In today's episode, we talk about how the Golden State Warriors can help you achieve all your goals. I'm going to be giving you some free tips on how to grow your YouTube channel and on how you can win a free 35,000 VC every single week. It's time to unleash your greatness. What's going on, guys? Gabe the Great back here again with another video and the first episode of Unleash Your Greatness. Now, for those of you that don't know, I used to be a high school basketball coach, and so I'm a big believer in the phrase, ball is life. Now, I literally mean that because I believe that everything you need to know about life can be learned in the game of basketball. And here on Unleash Your Greatness, I'm going to be sharing with you some things that you can learn about life and how to be more successful in life, all from the game of basketball. Today, we're going to be looking at the Golden State Warriors and how they can help you achieve all of your goals. But first, for you YouTubers out there, I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to grow your YouTube channel. For those of you that don't know, I got started here on YouTube about in August. So a little bit more than a month and a half ago. In about 4 weeks time, my channel went from about 10 subscribers to 100 subscribers. So people have been asking me, how were you able to grow your channel so fast? So let me tell you what I did to grow my channel so fast in a short period. And my first tip for you is to find the white space. In most communities, everybody who is trying to make it is just copying everyone who has already made it, right? If you go do a YouTube search of your favorite title or favorite YouTube or your favorite game, in our community it's a 2K18. If you type 2K18, a lot of the videos are exactly the same. Exposed, how to do this, how to do that, blah, 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 blah. There's 1,000 videos on one subject, okay? So what I mean by find the white space is find the place where nobody's doing it. Come up with unique and original content. You need to find a way to do something different than everybody else or do the same thing in a different way. Well, how do you do that? Well, go to your favorite YouTubers and look at their videos and ask yourself, what is missing from this video, or what would make this video better? And whatever that is, you go do that. This is called finding the white space. What is everybody else missing? Don't go to where there is already a lot of competition. Try to create your own lane so that way there is no competition. I'll give you an example from my channel. So when I first got started doing 2K18 YouTube back in August, there wasn't a lot of people who were big on my GM. The big ones was my career, my park, and all these other things, okay? So I decided to do a My GM series. A lot of my subscribers come from my GM series because once I got in that lane, I dominated that lane. A lot of guys came to my channel from the Jackson Baldwin series, and I'm going to be explaining to you later on how I got that series started. But what I did was I created my own lane. I found some white space within my community, and now I just dominate that space, and now my channel just continues to grow and grow and grow. But now let's get into what we all came for, how the Golden State Warriors can help you achieve your goals. Okay, so when you look at the Golden State Warriors, what is the #1 factor in their dominance? Is it their unstoppable offense? Is it their highly ranked defense? Is it that they have a tremendous coach? All those things are important, but it's not the #1 factor as to why they all are so dominant. The most important factor in Golden State's dominant is their culture. To give you an example of what I'm talking about, I'm going to read an excerpt from my newly published book, Winning, Winners, and Wins: What Great Coaches Know That Mediocre Coaches Do Not, to help you understand how important culture is. The best way I can break it down is building a basketball program is like gardening. The culture of your program is the environment of your garden. The identity of your players is the seeds, and the events of the season are all the things that can happen to the garden that can affect the growth of the plants. As a coach, you are the gardener. I don't care how good of a gardener you think you are, you cannot grow a rose garden in the middle of Antarctica. And that is exactly what coaches look like when they are trying to win games but haven't taken the time to build the proper culture. This is why they can't understand why their players just don't get it. They looked so good in tryouts and were certain these are the right players to give their team the best possible chance of winning. But for some reason, it's not coming together. The answer is simple. Just like you cannot expect roses to grow in the middle of Antarctica, you cannot expect a lot of wins from a losing culture. You must put the right seed in the right climate to get the right results. Then it will take root and sprout up almost effortlessly. Everything starts with culture. Throw out all your X's and O's. If you do not know how to build a winning environment, then it is a guaranteed fact you will be a mediocre program that will never see the results you desire. This is the one skill that makes coaching easy and fun or time-consuming and hard. So to put it simple, you are a product of your culture. From the way you think, to the way you talk, to your mannerisms, that's all a part of your culture. Whether you want to be a professional athlete, a writer, a YouTuber, an entertainer, it doesn't matter how talented you think you are. If you do not put yourself in the right culture, you will never unlock your greatness. When you look at the Golden State Warriors, everyone buys into the Golden State culture, which is sacrifice, sharing, hard work, and excellence. And when you have a full organization that are fully on board with that kind of ideas and that kind of culture, the results are really easy to come by. When you look at the Warriors, everyone is sacrificing for the common goal, to be one of the best teams of all times. So that means that Steph Curry is willing to sacrifice points. That means Kevin Durant is willing to sacrifice money, all to be a part of this great culture. Now remind you, it was the culture that originally attracted Kevin Durant to Golden State. Yes, he was chasing the championship, but who in the NBA isn't chasing the championship? At the end of the day, it was the culture of the Golden State Warriors, the selfless culture, the sacrificial culture, the team-oriented culture that attracts great players there every single year. It keeps Andre Iguodala there. It brings in guys like Nick Young, and every single year, this team gets better and better and better. But it all started several years ago, way before anyone knew about Steph Curry or way before anyone knew about the Golden State Warriors, with them establishing a great culture. When you build a great culture, or when you are in a great culture, championships are not only expected by you, but they are expected by everybody around you.
We won, yeah.
Because championships are the direct results of a great culture. Which brings me back to you. What are your goals? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? And are you in the proper environment to feed those dreams, goals, desires, and aspirations? It's not enough just to have them. You have got to be in an environment that is constantly fueling and feeding that goal or desire you have. You may want to be an NBA champion, but if you're in a team or organization that has a bad culture, it's just never going to happen, no matter how good you are. If you want to be successful in whatever it is that you want to be successful in, you must put yourself in the right environment, in the right culture. My question to you is, are you putting yourself in an environment that demands and expects greatness from you? Because if your culture doesn't demand and expect greatness from you, then you probably won't be great. But hey, maybe moving across the country is not feasible for you. So that's why I've come up with 5 things you can do right now to change your culture from where you're at. The first thing you can do is buy books. One of the things that can tremendously help you change your culture is to buy books by great people. I tell people this all the time. All the secrets of the world, all the money in the world is found in books. That's why nobody knows any of the answers. If you want to be a great person and be great at what you do, then you need to invest in great literature, things that are going to feed your mind and that's going to permeate your heart to then unleash the greatness that you already have inside of you. The second thing you need to do is cut out distractions. What in your life does not help you reach your goal? If it doesn't help you reach your goal, you need to cut it out. You need to get rid of it. Now, I'm not saying that you need to be a robot that never has fun or doesn't know how to have a good time. But what I am saying is that you may need to take a hard look at your life, and whatever is distracting you from your goal, from what you want to do, be, or have, then you need to get that out of your life. The third thing you need to do is cleanse your friends list. Look, it's no secret that our friends influence us more than any other people in the world. So you want to make sure that you have a good set of friends around you. You know, they say you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. So go ahead, write it down. Who are the 5 people that you hang out with, that you talk to, that you're around the most? And ask yourself, are they already where you want to be, or on the way to being where you want to be? Or do they not want to unleash the greatness that is inside them? It's not to be mean, it's not to be hurtful, but if you want to be great, then you got to seriously evaluate the people that you're hanging around. Number 4, study those people that you want to be like. You know, I remember growing up, my favorite player was Tracy McGrady. And so I would study Tracy McGrady's life. Actually, before him, it was Allen Iverson. And so I remember studying Allen Iverson's life over and over and over again. I remember doing book reports on him in school and all these things because I wanted to be like Allen Iverson. So I knew his story. Who do you want to be like? Who inspires you? Are you reading up on their life? Do you know how they got to where they got to? Because no one becomes great overnight.
What are we talking about? Practice?
Number 5, get started on your dreams today. This is one of the quickest ways to change your environment. One of the reasons why you may feel stuck is because you're not taking any actions to the goals, dreams, and aspirations that you're aspiring to. So what you need to do is get started. Lord, let's say you want to be a YouTuber. You need to upload that video today. Let's say you want to be a great basketball player. You need to go outside right now after this video is over and start dribbling the ball, start putting up some shots. Let's say you want to be a writer. You need to start writing that book today. Once you get started, then you can start to see your progress. And once you see your progress, it becomes pretty inspiring. So this is how we can learn from the Golden State Warriors culture. Yes, they have unbelievable players. Yes, they have amazing talents. But remember, even Steph Curry, he became one of the best players in the world because he was in the right culture. Same thing with Klay Thompson, same thing with Draymond Green, and then that great culture attracted a Kevin Durant, which makes for one unstoppable force on the basketball court. And now for the moment you guys all been waiting for, your chance to win 35,000 VC. Look, every single week on my channel, I'm going to be giving away 35,000 VC. Okay, this is all you got to do to get your 35,000 VC. Every single week during a new episode of Unleash Your Greatness, at the end of the episode, I'm going to be giving away 35,000 VC. Now, the 35,000 VC goes to the most engaged subscriber for the week. So all you got to do to enter for your chance to win the VC is subscribe to the channel, watch the content, and engage with the content. Leave a comment. Right? And when I say leave an engaging comment, I don't mean commenting things like first or sub back to me. No, my channel is a community channel, okay? Most of the stuff that I post on my channel is subscriber requested or subscriber edited, okay? So I want to bring a community together where we create content together. We get in this thing together. As I grow, so you grow. So every single week, I'm going to be giving away VC to the most engaged subscribers. You can comment anything. You can tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me what you want to see more of. Tell me what you want to see less of. Tell me if the video sucked. That's right, you can win VC just by giving me your honest opinion on videos, okay? So subscribe to the channel, make sure you watch the content I upload almost daily, and whoever is the most engaged subscriber at the end of the week is going to win 35,000 VC. So that brings me to this week's winner, which is Matthew. Matthew has been the most engaged subscriber to this point, and so he's getting 35,000 VC. A lot of you guys found this channel through the Jackson Baldwin series, and it was actually Matthew who suggested that we continue to do the My GM series. So many people who have subscribed to the channel, if it wasn't for Matthew, you wouldn't even know about the channel. So if you want to win 35,000 VC like Matthew did this week, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification, watch all the videos, and be engaged with the content. Now to close out is my question of the day. Today's question of the day is, how do you think the Golden State Warriors culture is so different than everybody else in the NBA? Let me know your answer to the question down in the comment section. Well, that's it, guys. That was today's episode of Unleash Your Greatness. We'll be back here next week for another video. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.